control. If I found out that like I was missing for years,
You've been missing this whole time.
Have you
Been missing?
been missing?
I ran away from
Have you
home
or
once.
a loved one been missing?
I ran away from home once, and I left my house, and I took a right because I knew there was an unfinished house down there. Whoa. And there was like a pair of cement steps, like front steps. And I took a little backpack, and I went and I sat on the steps next to my house.
No way.
And I ran the fuck away.
So you weren't that far away.
And I said, you guys will never fucking see me again. Kiss this ass goodbye. And I pulled down my little pants to show my little butt. And I said, you kiss his ass goodbye, you sons of bitches.
You didn't give him the fruit basket?
And my mom was like, what?
What?
Close the door. Why is the door open? And then I ran away for fucking 45 minutes. No cell phone, just vibes. And then I came back. And I was like, it's cold and there are mosquitoes biting me.
And no one was like, welcome back.
And they're like, back from where? And I said, the steps.
Because weren't parents told by Orpa back in the day to like just ignore if your kid runs away or something? Because they'll just come right back or something.
My parents ignored me when I was being a piece of shit in the store. My parents were very good. I've seen so many parents as an adult react to their kids in public spaces. Oh, and I love the way my parents did it. Maybe I'm just partial to them. But like my dad, when my dad was a carpenter, right? So whenever I used to fuck around, whenever I used to fuck around by like the outlets, he used to go like real close in my ear.
Oh, like Caesar Milan with dogs.
Yeah, but that would scare the shit out of me about electricity specifically.
Oh, I see. Like he was telling you like you were gonna get electrocuted.
You're gonna get electrocuted and it's gonna feel bad.
That's some like prank shit.
And then my mom, whenever I was being a piece of shit in like Dress Barn or something like that, would just act like she was leaving me there. And she'd be like, okay, bye. And I like the way my parents did stuff.
Okay, fine. You're going to stay in there?
Yeah. You're going to hide.
That's where you live now.
You're going to hide in the clothes? Bye.
I did hide in the clothes. But like, you know, not for very long. It wasn't out of anger or anything.
Yeah.
I did have one of those little, remember those pig guys? I'm pig guy. Do you remember the pig guys from Return of the Jedi?
No.
They are like green pig guys and they have like an axe.
Okay.
You'd recognize them.
You'd recognize them. Yeah. They're just like big pig guys.
It's funny to think that I don't know what you're saying by the description, but you guys were like, if you saw it, you'd know.
Well, okay, let me show you that.
You think I have no idea in my head?
Wait, do you see it?
Yeah.
Can you see it in your mind's eye?
I could see a Star Wars character with a pig head. Okay.
No?
If you told me that was from like another movie, I would be like, okay, tight.
Okay. Like that's from Battlestar Galactica.
Or like a movie that wasn't
Trek.
even a space movie. Small Soldiers.
That was Naked Lunch. The Gamorrean Guard. I had a little guy.
Okay.
A Gamorrean Guard guy.
Yeah.
And I went into I lost him in the clothes rack. The circular clothes rack.
And you were in there. You're fucking around.
I was in there going.
Yes. Yes.
You were in there for a short amount of time.
Just doing this. Yes.
Dude, there's one rack in the store.
Right? And it's just on the outs. And it's like muffled. The sound
and
is
there's
kind
like
of
little
muffled.
lights coming out of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't muffle him.
Hey, that's okay. We got it.
You read about that guy recently?
Fix your glasses when you're talking to me. The guy's trapped in a library. For just Meredith.
The glasses are broken. Oh fuck! I have one of these bitches in my pocket. Not sponsored.
Yeah.
So anyway, dude, we might be the first show on the... I'm gonna say it.
I read about what...
We're the first show on the fucking internet with clips from Megalopolis.
And that's what we want. That's what we strive to be.
Yes. Yes.
What were you asking me?
So there was a guy that was recently discovered that he had been missing for like 70 years or some shit. You hear about this?
From where?
Like LA. He was like missing in LA and they found him in New Jersey as a 70-year-old man.
He was moonlighting as a 70-year-old man.
He was a missing boy. Like a little kid.
Yeah.
Oakland. Abducted in Oakland.
Oakland. Okay, so it was California.
Yeah.
I'm getting like a crackle pop.
I don't hear it.
It must be my shitty headphones finally taking a shit.
Maybe it's your shitty headphones.
I got these from like the fucking liquor store, dude.
That's
And
how
they've
you know
lasted
they're
that
quality.
long.
Isn't there a lifetime warranty on all stuff you
There
get from the
is.
liquor
I
store?
could just go to that liquor store guy and be like, hey man, I could just go to him and go. and you know that guy, I don't think he even knew he was missing.
He didn't know because he
was a
He
kid.
knew where he was.
Well, yeah, he knew where he was. And whenever you're there, when you're here, you're home.
Yeah. So he was kidnapped by somebody who treated him nice.
He was kidnapped by like a family that like wanted a baby or something.
Whoa.
And they raised him and they were his parents and they lived and died and he lived to 70 and they found him.
So I'm your parents.
Yeah.
And this is your situation and you're asking me about okay, so sit down on the couch real fast.
Okay.
There is something I have to tell you.
What's going on?
First of all, you are 70 years old.
Thank you.
And I am your parent, but I am 75.
Yeah.
And there's something I need to tell you before I pass away.
Okay, what's going on?
Me and your father.
Wait, how are you alive if I'm 70?
Yeah, but I'm 75 and I'm your real biological mother.
Okay.
Actually,
You
I
had
have
me
to
when you
talk
were
to you about
5?
that. I have to talk to you about that.
Okay, what's going on?
Me and your father always wanted a kid.
That's really nice, yeah.
And we thought we'd give you a nice upbringing, right?
Absolutely.
Did you like your life?
I love my life.
Name 2 things you liked about your life.
The cooking,
The cooking.
the parenting,
The parenting. Thank you so much. And it was a pleasure to be your parents.
and a pleasure to be your child.
I have to say.
There was one more thing that I like about it.
Well, I asked you for 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Me and your father, we aren't your biological parents.
Oh. Wow.
There's something I have to tell you.
I say,
There's something I have to tell you about me and your dad. There's something I have to tell you. There's
Yes.
something I have to tell you about me and your dad. We're not your parents. We're not your biological parents. We're not your biological parents. We're not your biological parents. And there's one more thing, actually.
what's that?
We stole you from a guy long time ago and gave you a real nice life. But we stole you from a guy. We're not your biological parents. We're not your biological parents.
Wait. Damn.
Your parents tell you that you were kidnapped, and they do it in that song.
They kidnapped
They use
you.
that song to do it.
Yeah, we wrote a little song.
We have something really heavy to tell you, and we know we've never sang in front of you before.
But we talked to our therapist for a really long time about this.
This
and
is
they
the
said,
absolute best way of.
Yeah, we need to tell you in our way.
You know your dad's been taking sequencing lessons.
Hit it, honey.
Yes. Yes.
We stole you from your biological parents a long time ago. They gave you real nice biological parents. But we stole you from a guy who not your Stole you from a guy.
Stole you from another family. Honey, you're not hitting the right note. Dude, but that would be crazy finding out. Imagine, dude. Imagine. And the way he found out, did you find this article?
I found one of them.
The way he found out was like his brother found him.
His brother asked around.
His brother found him.
His brother found him.
Yeah, and imagine you growing up not knowing you were abducted by another family to be raised by a family, so you wouldn't even be looking for another family.
I'm 70 years old and you're the police. Tell me that I'm adopted.
All right, let me knock on the door.
Or tell me that I've been stolen.
Okay, but I need to knock on the door.
Oh, dude, perfect start to this. This is exactly how it would go.
Okay.
Hold on, god damn it. Hello?
Yes, hello. Is this Mr. Pierce?
Are you the fucking police?
Yes, this is the police. We're not here for any we're not here for any illegal business, sir.
Okay, good day.
Well, we just have a quick
Hello?
We have some very important information for you, sir. Mr. Pierce.
Am I under arrest?
No, you're not, we
officer?
said, but this is important.
I'm trying to jerk off to the Golden Girls.
Sir, you were adopted. Well, you were stolen by a different family and raised by a family that was not your own. And your brother is here from your real biological family.
Good.
And he wants to come talk to you.
Okay, well, tell everyone around in the local news that I raised this morning from infancy a bowl of pudding. And I'm going to go back on the couch and finish my bowl of pudding. Thank you all very much. This is the end of the show.
You made your real brother cry. He's crying. He's 60. Or how old was his brother? He's 80 and he's dead now.
Slam the door in
You
their face.
killed your real brother.
How would I know, as Mr. Pierce, how the validity of any of their... like who any of those people are?
Well, I guess there was like some kind of 23andMe situation or something.
Man, that website fucks everybody.
I know, it does. And, is that what you're saying? Because you asked me what I would do if I found out I was missing.
Yeah.
And if it was like 70 years later, it would flip my world upside down.
But you would have no problem believing those people?
Well, I wouldn't understand why anyone would want to lie about that. And also, especially if my brother came and I never met him and he was like, we did our research and our parents had a baby stolen that it was your exact age.
Yeah.
Like we followed all there's a whole thing where we followed everything. We did like a 23andMe.
But so far there's been no context clues in your own life with your happy stolen parents that you could have been stolen.
Yeah, not at all.
So that's what I'm saying is like for me, and this was part of the act out. This is part of my art, is that I was trying to convey that I wouldn't, by the time I'm 70, dude, by the time I'm 40, I don't believe those people. Like, my parents have never given me an indication that I was, like, adopted or stolen, right? Mm-hmm. And they still don't let on. And then somebody shows up to this apartment and is like, I'm your brother.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
I think it's one of those things where it's like, it's like you find out that your mom is really your aunt or something. Like, this happens all the time. It's like
everyone's mom's their aunt sometimes.
It's crazy, but it does happen. And it's one of those things where it's like you were really raised by your like aunt and your mom was like a crazy drunk or something that like was never around and they just cut her out of the family.
Yeah.
And you were just raised by your aunt thinking it was your mom the whole time.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And I think, it's one of those things where, like, wouldn't you feel like if your parents are dead and gone in this hypothetical, wouldn't you like, and let's say also in the hypothetical, there's absolute proof that it's true. So there's no shadow of a doubt. There's 100% proof that you were born of a different family, but raised by people that kidnapped you.
Yeah.
And you still had a wonderful life, but there would still be like an existential issue in your brain a little bit. Because you'd be like, my parents are dead and gone, so I can't confront them about this, but if they ripped me away from a family to have me, then, like, my parents were fucked up.
But if you had, like, an amazing childhood...
Yeah.
I would be like... And I had only fond memories of my parents, and they were both passed away.
Yeah.
I'd be like... I wonder what fucking monstrous pieces of shit that other family was that my family felt like they had to strip me away.
So you would just go into pure denial mode and be like...
If
my
all
parents,
I knew, my whole life was that I had a great upbringing... And there was no indication that I was like stolen or adopted or anything, and my parents are dead.
Yeah.
I would be like, they must have needed to steal me.
That's crazy.
Why is that crazy?
Because stealing a baby is really fucked up.
If you... Yeah, for sure.
Like, no matter what. Let's say someone really wants a baby. You can't just steal a baby.
What if the family... So there are, like, systems that exist that if you're a bad family, they will take your kid away. Did you know that?
Yeah, but that's not
like
what this
if you live in, like, a
hypothetical
hoarder's
is.
apartment?
Yeah, like, if you want to make it that, like... If you want to make it that the truth is that you were taken from a bad family...
Yeah.
Then sure. But
if
you
there's
asked me the hypothetical.
I'm saying if there's no indication that your family was ever bad throughout your entire life, it would be hard to flip the switch to be like, those must be monster people.
But that's the beauty of humanity, is everyone reacts differently to certain situations. Like, what if I flew up into the sky?
Yeah.
And you would be like, I'd get a burrito. And to me, I'd be like, my life would be ruined and changed.
So you immediately, if it were you and your parents right now,
yeah,
you would immediately flip your switch to like, my parents are terrible people.
Well, I'd be like, if they were gone, I would have a bit of an existential crisis, because I'd be like,
it'd be weird
what
for
was
sure.
my life meant to be? And like, I would feel so sad for the family that lost their child.
No matter what.
I think I'd just be like, I belonged to a different family, and if the circumstances were that I was kidnapped from like a family that like whatever went off to be normal and fine and raised the brother really well and they had a good life, I'd be like, man, that's like really sad.
Yeah.
And I'd want to get to know people in that family, because I'd be like, do you guys also have that weird knee thing? Like, I feel like that's a family thing, the knee thing.
Do you guys have diabetes?
You guys have diabetes? Well, I need to know all the psychosis that it runs in that family, because the one I thought was mine, there was no connection.
There's a different psychosis.
But yeah. But if it would really bum me out, because then I'd think about all the things. I'd think about the sadness of the life I could have had, and regardless of if I had a really good one or not, I'd still think about that life that didn't happen. And then I'd think about how my parents fucking stole a baby, and I was a stolen baby.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, that's like my identity changed suddenly. Like, now I'm a stolen baby. And, maybe it's like there's something to be said about accepting it and not thinking too much about it and moving on, because you're right. Like, you don't need to create new trauma in your life.
And it's also like you can't change the past, and it had nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
You weren't asked to be born to that first family either.
I know. You were a little baby.
Yeah.
You don't even remember being a baby.
You don't even remember being choose to be born to that other family.
I don't know, man. But that's like, it's crazy. It's crazy that, like, that hypothetical is, like, also real. Like, that happens.
Yeah. Sometimes people get stolen.
Sometimes people get
like
stolen.
in that Nicolas Cage movie.
Stolen.
Steely Dakota.
Yes.
I think it's
Yeah.
ad time.
Is it ad time? Oh shit, I'm getting chubbed up. I'm getting a rockin' hard boner.
Long time ago. You know what I mean?
Yes, dude, yes. Man, I don't even know, what year is it?
This year?
year is it?
Give me the date.
Yeah.
My boy.
What?
18.
Hey, Dave, bye-bye. All right, we got Squarespace.
Go parents.
Guys, I want to say a big shout out to Headgum, all the folks over there. I want to thank Mike. I want to thank Kevin, Leah, Josh, Corey, Officer Feldmouth. He's been down there chugging baby oil. We can't stop him. Oh, we gotta thank Scream. And I want to thank Squarespace. Squarespace is a wonderful company that exists to serve you in the sense that if you want to make a website, they have the tools available in order for you to do that. And Mike Falzone has a Squarespace website,
You're 100%
MikeFalzone.com.
You're 100% right. I'm a touring comedian, and that is the easiest place to find tickets. And thank goodness for that, because other places will sometimes have you falling in and out of favor with an algorithm they use to run their site. And if you already have your own designated spot on the internet, you never have to worry about the dependency of anybody else's platform. So always have your own standalone address on the internet if you want to showcase your work, or if you have a cool portfolio, if you have a project that you're working on, and have your own place that always don't go nowhere, always there. Also, they have 24/7 customer support. If you're ever having a problem with the super easy way you build a site on there to begin with, or hosting things, they'll always get back to you right away. I've done it, and they're great about it.
I love that. You can't get a better glowing review than that. And so why don't you check out squarespace.com and see if you want to do it. There's a free trial. You can try it out. Make a fake little website and then go, wait a minute, I might want to launch this thing.
Wait a minute, I might want a real little website.
I may want a real little website. And if you want that, you go to squarespace.com/banter. And you'll save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com for the free trial and squarespace.com/banter to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. I want to say thank you, Squarespace.
Thank you, Squarespace. Do you miss trick-or-treating, dude?
Yeah.
Me too.
You could still do it if you you got little cousins. I could take my nephews trick-or-treating.
Not close, yeah. Can I take your nephew?
Yeah, you could come with us.
Nice. I want to dress up.
Ever since that golf video, you got christened as an honorary member of the family.
Nice. Good.
That's a good video.
I still haven't seen that.
We'll put some clips up.
And there's a rabbit.
And then what do you have, Dad?
Good luck.
7.
So it's
7.
3.
And Frank?
Fuck you.
Frank Jr.?
Frank says fuck you.
F you.
No, Frankie. When you go
This
8,
looks good.
when you go 8 or more, that's perfect.
The FU is good?
If you,
I got trapped in a private community. Remember that part?
Yes, you did, and it's very funny. It's funny. There's some funny moments like that in there. We'll clip those out.
I never know where to put the golf cart. No matter where I go, if I haven't been there like 1,000 times, I'm like, I'm not supposed to be here.
I wish we could have just drove in that golf cart the whole time.
It's
I
so much
know.
fun.
So much fun.
I don't know why. I mean, because you're in a little car.
And no seatbelt.
No seatbelt.
No seatbelt.
And it's a and there's no rules on the road. There's no rules to follow. That's nice. And men love that.
Men love
Maybe
that.
that's another element of golf. It's like there are rules,
That's true.
but there's some that are just there that are loosey-goosed. Like
what?
go ahead and bring a cooler or Coors Light if you want.
Yeah.
That's not allowed, but no one gives a goddamn dirty turd if you bring your fucking cold burrs.
It's allowed, dude.
I don't know. It's up in the air.
Okay. Okay. Dude.
The jury's out on that one.
Yeah, the jury's out.
I'm going to go ahead and doubt that. Guys, today on Dynamic Banter, Mike and Steve discuss what would happen if you went missing. You found out you were missing.
And I was right.
And they do one little ad. And then they do a bunch of history roads because it's been forever since they caught up on that shit. Ain't that right?
Yeah.
Dynamic Banter.
By the way,
Mike and
thank you
Steve
all.
are gonna
Okay.
do
He had a little more to say, but I don't.
We've heard the song.
We've heard it.
I just want to say thank you to everyone who bought one of the Halloween t-shirts.
Yeah.
Starting to get mentioned in people's stories for people who got those, and that Halloween drop is always super fun. So thank you for that. Thank you for all the help on that, Byron. And,
Byron correcting the small mistake in the initial batch.
Yeah.
If you want to know more about that, we made a little video on Before the Banter where we talk about it at great length. 45 minutes in which we explain how there is a batch of special versions of one of the Halloween shirts.
So thank you for getting those.
Also, thank you for selling out that first Dynamic Banter show in TACOMA.
Yes. You know we added a
Yes.
second one
We have
the
a
night
second
after
one. That's right.
on November 2nd.
For those of you that missed out, there's a second opportunity to see your boys doing wacky sounds. Maybe even this one.
And then there's a third opportunity to see us in Spokane.
That's right. Do you live in Spokane or near Spokane or around
Do
Spokane?
you know anyone who's ever driven through Spokane?
Give me a bitch.
Give it a passion to them for us in Spokane.
Tonight on Would You Fuck Her? We'll have 3 eligible bachelors and 17 women. 3 men have to decide on 1 woman they would fuck, and then they gotta make love to that woman, and the woman gets to
The show's called Would You Fuck Her, the show? Isn't that kind of every show in America?
Yes, yes. Yes, it is, Mike. Yes.
Found out long ago. Whoa, it's a long way down the history road. Whoa,
We got a special one.
history road.
Oh, we do? I love that.
History road.
Wait, we're not in the subread still, are we?
Captain.
No. I did not. This is not something happening. We were not in this fucking submarine. Oh, great. Great.
Ye land lovers!
I did not. We did not. This is not something that we.
Yeah!
Uh-oh. What does that sound mean?
out the way, the captain's ass is coming through.
Wait, what's that sound?
That's my new little horn.
Wait, what? That sounds like an alarm.
Yeah, it's like an incoming something or other.
Okay, what?
Yeah, the alarm goes off when something's approaching the submarine at great
Okay,
speed.
can you avoid that, you think?
Avoid what?
Uh-oh, what does that sound?
Oh, that's a giant sea creature scratching
No,
at
that's
the
bad.
hull.
That's bad. Get us out of here.
You're being a real whiny bitch about
No,
this.
I don't
Get
think
out of
I
my
am.
way.
I don't think I am.
We're going up to the surface.
Captain, what does that sound?
That's a volcano siren.
That's really bad. That sounds like a bad sound.
We're right above the volcano. I thought it'd be good for a laugh for the show.
There's one from Leah. That's really.
Oh, Leah. Which one's that?
Not Josh.
Okay.
Wait,
What?
that's gotta be the end of the show. Just
Really?
Yeah.
It's gonna be the end of something.
What do you mean?
No, not that.
What?
The cookies.
Oh, we got cookies. Dude, this is a silly show.
We always think that the neighborhood hates us for this, that, and the other reason.
Yeah.
But there is a guy who comes out, who lives in my building, that gave me some cookies. They gave us some cookies. All three of us. Gave all three of us one
He
cookie.
assumed we'd have the money.
He'd assumed we'd have the munchies.
Right.
Yeah.
And I wonder why. So part of me is like, never eat anything from strangers. And then part of me is like, well, I know where this guy lives.
Yeah.
And then part of me is like, if I die, who gives a shit?
That would be really bad on him if something went wrong.
Dead guys know where a lot of other people live.
Do you know his name, Mike?
No.
Not even his first name?
Nope.
God damn.
Yes.
If you die, we have it on camera. We just need his name.
Okay, so what are we doing? Which one? Can I just pick them at random?
No!
No! Blasphemy!
Where the fuck did she go?
Merry Christmas, everyone, first of all. Just want to say that this time of year, it is better to give than to receive.
I agree with that.
And we give you the gift of laughter sometimes on this show. And you give us the gift of laughter, probably. We'll take your word for it. We know that you write in, you say that you laugh at the show, but there's literally no way for us to know. So if you want to laugh at our faces, you come see us live sometime. What do you say about that?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
That'd be good text noise.
Yes.
Yams.
All right. Well, this first email here comes from Leah. Leah, very own editor on the show. You know, a lot of you fucking idiots make the mistake that Kevin is editing the show on the YouTube channel, and that's just fucking wrong. Leah edits the show. And, you know, Kevin did edit the show, and sometimes Kevin does edit the show, but in the description that will be obvious, I think. Leah edits the fucking show, you guys. Show her some respect. Kevin's very good. He's very good. Kevin's very good.
Me watching something Kevin has done. So people have been like complimenting the show and been saying, "Good job, Kevin."
Yeah, they go like, "Man, Kevin, great job on the edit today." Or,
Oh.
"Man, Kevin, that was so
Give
great."
Leah her goddamn flowers.
Seriously.
Kevin's great.
Maybe that's our fault
And Chris
overall.
McCaleb texted about the social clips yesterday.
That's right.
Corey did.
Chris McCaleb has edited all of our social clips for the past 3 years.
Dude, Chris is an active listener of the show still.
Yeah, which is great.
And was like, I did the survey. He sent us a screenshot. He did the survey.
Survey.
How funny is that? We're going to get
great.
some good data out of this.
If you did the
Yes.
survey, the gumball survey, send us a screenshot.
Yeah.
We would love to see it.
And if you're on the Discord, share one screenshot and send it to us so we believe you all did it.
And then if you have Discord but you haven't been on it in a while, send us a screenshot of the icon. Us trapped in a dress barn clothing rack. Vibing. What if we kissed in a dress barn clothing rack?
That's pretty fun.
Ow.
That's a good meme.
Ow.
All right, so Leah says, I asked Kevin if I should send this, and he said yes. So if this makes me look stupid, please shoot him.
Hold on, say it again.
I asked Kevin if I should send this.
Yeah.
And he said,
Yes.
so if this makes me look stupid, please shoot him.
Got it.
New Beatles trivia just dropped.
I didn't know this.
You didn't know that new trivia just dropped?
This is news to me.
What are you, asleep? What are you, asleep?
Did you know Yoko Ono debuted a 42-minute film of John's Lennon semi-erect penis that was never shown again after that? The synopsis on the Wikipedia page is definitely worth a read. You're welcome, and I'm sorry in advance. Oh wow, that I did. I think I've read. I think I read about it.
It just doesn't seem like something she would do.
It just doesn't seem like something she would do. She's so normal, and her
She's so
art is so
demure.
one straight line.
Where the dick is.
It says the film was called Self-Portrait, and it was made in 1969, and it premiered at the Institute of Contemporary Arts in London on the 10th of September 1969. The 42-minute film consisted of a single shot of her husband John Lennon's semi-erect penis. Yeah. Why are we semi-erect?
I don't get that part either.
Maybe
Well, that's
he's
kind
fully,
of that's the art.
but maybe he's fully erect and he's like, tell him it's semi. Tell him it's a semi.
This isn't. Yeah, it's cold.
It is cold, so tell him it's semi.
I'm only semi. He says it every now and again, so they have to address it.
Only semi-hard.
That's the
To
only
the
words.
usher.
That's the only words in the film. John, don't say anything. Don't say nothing.
I'm saying he's at the premiere too, whispering to people in the audience.
But it's also happening on the screen.
Excuse me, what?
I'm only semi.
Jesus, what? Who's saying that?
I'm only semi-hot, he said.
You whisper. Okay.
This is the part where I say I'm almost semi-hot.
Is this 42 minutes?
Does something else happen? No, I remained semi-hot the whole time.
So this is crazy, man. They were just like laying in bed. 1969 is like hella Beatles love,
Yeah.
hella fame.
Dude, is there anything better than being semi-erect? Anything in the world.
No, I can't think of anything. But I will say that I'd love to be a fly on the wall when they're just like high out of their fucking minds, laying in bed.
Get the camera.
Fourth time they've fucked in 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
They're just laying with the covers all over them. There's jizz and vaginal juices all over the place.
Yeah, it's like, Yoko, you think I can keep a semi for 45 minutes?
Yeah, and she's like, I want to make a movie where you have a boner for 40 minutes.
Okay, here we go. And action. Action. I'm only semi-hot.
Okay, I don't think that's necessary. It says they only married after 10 months of dating. Who gives a shit? Eat my ass. But anyway, this 42-minute movie with a semi-erect penis proved to be too unconventional for audiences. Oh, you guys don't understand art?
Would you like it better if it was soft? Hollywood?
You want an explosion on the tip of his penis?
What do you got, Christopher Nolan to CGI the ball?
And it was never re-shown after its initial screening. Wow. Self-Portrait's long shot of John Lennon's semi-erect penis. Slow motion is used to extend the sense of time. Okay, so
The extensive slow motion is used to extend the sense of girth.
at the end of Self-Portrait, a drop of semen comes out of Lennon's penis.
Whoa, big finish.
Lennon would later state in an interview, that's the twist ending. Lennon would later state in an interview about the film that the semen drop was accidental.
M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan. That's amazing. Great job. Good. Every once in a while, a good one comes along like that. And there it is. And that's why we do this, folks. That's it.
Yes. 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 Yes.
This is just extra. I don't know what this is.
That's okay. Remember, Mike, you gotta start it off with the question.
What was the question?
What would you do if you found out you were missing?
Or I thought I'd just answer it.
Or yeah.
Yeah. I still need like a minute.
Yes. Yes. Put this at the end of the episode.
Oh, that's fun, yeah. Yes.
Leave it or love it.
Leave it.
Find out.
Don't make your girlfriend mad.
Don't. It's good advice is to not make your fucking your girlfriend all down.
Leave it or love it.
What's the song about?
Yes.
Don't do those things.
Don't make your girlfriend mad. Don't make your girlfriend mad. After you find out. Oh, yeah.
I thought you called me.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
the DJ, that guy, and he's like trying to get the audience all hyped up, but he's like 78 years old, and he drops the beat and he goes, "Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
3333 33533."
That was a HeadGum podcast.